Oh, nice.
Give me a break.
Yes, welcome back to another video from me, Ben John, the rugby trainer. I am here in Walsall and I'm with one of the biggest rugby influencers or content creators in the world, Max Brown. He is an absolute baller and he shows some incredible content on YouTube. So we're here today doing a speed session with him. So if you are a rugby player and you do love training, we're going to just do a one-to-one pair session. It's going to improve us as wingers. So make sure you stick around for this and also make sure you listen in to Max Brown and his story. Let's get into it. Yes, mate, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming.
Man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining.
Thank
Down
you.
in your home ground, mate, Walsall.
Yep, it's a pleasure to be here.
A few tries this season here, is it?
Not as much as I'd hope. No.
Yeah, how many you want now?
Two.
2 tries.
2 tries. I have had a few games out, but slow start.
Yeah, injured as well. Mate, underrated injury, the old finger, especially as a winger, catch the ball at pace.
It is.
So yeah, we're gonna just go through some speed stuff as a winger specifically. And yeah, train together and yeah, try and make each other better. Just start moving. Good. Nothing too.
Who said it? All this talk about who's on top and who's not. Miss me with the gossip. Check the score. Yeah.
So mate, what got you into all the content creating?
So I've been making videos since I was about 12 years old.
Nice.
I've had tons of YouTube channels like gaming, comedy skits, everything like that. Then in lockdown I started doing like fitness videos, kind of just like filming my workout and stuff like that, which then naturally fell into posting a few rugby highlights. People started to enjoy them and then yeah, I just kept with rugby and kept posting rugby stuff.
And you started rugby when you were a little bit older, weren't you? 15?
Yeah, I was about 15, 16. I'd always played football and then just someone at school, one of the teachers loved rugby. I started playing, I loved it as well, and he was like, Max, you've got to get to a rugby pitch.
Yeah, mate.
And since then, yeah, I played rugby.
Yeah, I saw a couple of videos where you were explaining your beginnings of rugby and it's pretty cool, inspiring.
No, I love it.
It's getting stuck in. And what was the first camera you had to
First
film
camera.
for the 12-year-old Max? What were you filming with?
That's a good question. It was one of my granddad's cameras. It was like a camcorder. You know, you can like zoom on the top and it was like 10 times zoom. It was like insane. I can't remember what it was, but it was like really old flip out camcorder.
Man, that's so cool. That's all it took to start it off.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
You're here now,
Yeah, it's
doing
good
some
fun.
incredible things for rugby, mate. So
It's
good.
good fun.
Talk us through your best try you've scored in here.
Best try, I think it was a couple of seasons ago now. I picked up the ball, I think it was from the back of a scrum, probably on our own 22, gassed their flanker, stepped the one winger. I think I stepped through another like 2 or 3 people, straight under the sticks.
Straight under.
That's a fun one. And also we played here once and it was frozen, like snow, probably like an inch of snow. They'd been out in the morning trying to like clear it all. They'd literally just cleared the lines, scored a try, still snowy, and we just slid about 10 meters. It was class.
Yes.
We got some good pictures for that.
That's class. Yeah, it's cool about the surface, obviously all weather, but yeah, I've played in here when it's frozen and it is a tough actually,
Yeah,
isn't it?
It is.
But with a bit
The
of snow
burns.
diving in as a winger, yeah, you won't be doing that today.
No, not at all.
Burn your knees off,
Yeah,
man.
I
That's
know.
why he's
As
got the
long as
leggings
skins-
on.
I'm used to this pitch now.
Let me know in the comments below if leggings should be allowed in rugby.
No, I think it's...
For
it is
wingers,
illegal.
I think so. I burnt my knee just falling the other day
Yeah,
on the
I had a
4G.
bad burn, yeah.
So wingers diving, key.
It
Not
is.
for flankers
It
though.
is.
So if you don't follow Max, where are they following you on YouTube? Some incredible footage of him carving up. It's just good, mate. And the life after rugby as well in the night.
Max Brown, it's just Max Brown on
Max
Max
Brown.
Brown on everything. Post all things rugby, all of my games and some shenanigans before and after the games as well.
If you don't follow him, he had a good summer as well. Where do you go?
Marbella.
Living it up, mate. Living it up. So the aim is, I've got 10 seconds to try and touch you, all right? Ready, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. Right, same drill, but we made the circle smaller so it's easier for the defender, hard for the attacker. But this is a nice little drill to do to warm up. Just get everything ready before we go into, knackered, some of the other stuff. Right, my money's on Max gassing me here. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah!
Got me. Nice.
Close. Well done. Oh,
Nice.
nice bit. 1, go. Oh, what's that? 6 seconds. Nice bit. Man's too quick. Nice man. Nice bit. To finish the warm up, going to do a couple of bounds and then we'll go into some of the more rugby specific drills, right? So even though I said that's the end, we're just going to go into a couple more just movement drills because we're both feeling quite tight in our hips. So we're going to do a little bit of this and then into more rugby specific, right? Only a couple of reps of this. So this one, tennis ball, going left and right, getting some footwork in. So it's all about reading the ball, getting there and then going back to get the other one. Yes. Good. Nice. And rest there. Nice, mate. Ready? Ready to rock?
I'm ready.
Sweet. So what we're going to do, just work on some of the footwork finishing drills. So we got 3 drills.
Yeah.
More about finishing, beating the player one-on-one. And then the last drill then, 4th drill / little finisher is just me against you, practicing scoring in the corner.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll talk you through it, but should be good, mate, with those feet, man.
Yeah. Good luck.
Feet. Good luck.
Yeah.
Woo. Go. Here's go. Go. Nice. Go.
Already told you I'm a one-on-one. I'm about to
Oh, nice. Nice.
So when I'm playing right wing, that's all I'll do. I'll come in, keep them there. I could
go.
have, 5 meters, 2 meters, as long as you get that stutter of like
Yes.
defence.
Especially for a winger, number 1 rule, do not go into touch.
Yeah.
So only back yourself if I'm on
Yeah.
this inside here.
Yeah.
If I'm still in front of you, you
Yeah.
have to do something. Yeah, so that's it. You come into me and then, like you said, bounce back out then.
Yeah.
So this one is, you're going to be just chin down to the floor. We'll play around with the distance because it's hard to say because you're sharp, mate. So you're going to be like this. So if you do that, we'll walk through it. Your aim is to score in between yellow or red cone, the try line, all right?
Got it.
So what I'll do is I'll tap the ball. As soon as I tap, I've got to get around and then I'm coming from this angle. So it's an awkward angle for me,
Yeah.
but can you manage my shoulders?
Yeah.
Gas me.
No, you got me as well.
Down. Oh, I'm not gone.
You knocked it on?
Yeah.
I didn't even see.
already told you I'm a one-on-one. I'm about to bust
Oh, he's got me.
Doesn't
May take it back, make it a little bit harder. Whoosh.
Yeah, when I was young, I was like fairly quick in school. I was never the fastest in like sports day or whatever. I'd always come maybe second. I don't think I actually ever won, which I'd always try really hard, but I never won. But then when I first started playing rugby, I knew nothing about rugby at all, how to play, but I was just quick.
Yeah.
And then I kind of realised that early, that was my strength. So I just really worked on that as much as I could. Just keep getting faster.
That's the cool thing about rugby, you don't have to be straight line fast.
Yeah.
Like you're fast going sideways. Like
Yeah.
that's what's deadly about you in this little small areas, how you can just cut people up, sit them down.
And that's what I think for me as well. I'm quick over 10, 20, maybe 40 metres. If you put me against a sprinter, after like 50 metres, I'm done.
Go on, yeah. I'm a 400 metre runner, I am.
Yeah.
So I'm just rangy. It takes me
Yeah.
about.
You got
takes
long
me about,
legs.
Yeah, it takes me about
I've
100 metres to actually move.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah! just made it. That was in. You just scored that.
I was in.
I didn't touch that. Nice. What do you think? Who had that? I didn't touch him.
Get
So
a replay.
2-1 to Max. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm seeing that today.
That's what I'm learning. That's what I'm learning
Turning me
today.
inside out today. So yeah, good thing about this drill is, if you did focus on, we never practice side tackling.
Yeah.
So it's just that cover tackle for me, like having the ability to just go straight through.
Yeah.
It's a good little drill for that as well, but it's hard to replicate because the pace
Yeah, of course.
and falling on a hard pitch is quite
Yeah, it's not nice.
not tasty, is it? For
No.
wingers, we don't want to do that.
No.
Nah. Right, mate, move it back again. Last round, who's taking the win? Inside out. Nice, mate. That's one of them, Ben Cohen. Yeah. So the third drill, we're just looking at just variations of your skills as a winger, your chip, your handoff, or your step.
Yeah.
Two different colour cones are going to be there on the 22. I'm going to pass you the ball, you're going to accelerate. As I pass you the ball, you're going to shout a colour cone. So if I say blue, I'm coming from the side.
Yeah.
And if I come from the side, you've got to tap your shoulders.
Yeah.
And that exposes my chest.
Yeah.
You just bang, send me away, right?
Yeah.
Get me off a bus.
Yeah.
But if I go back to red cone instead, so I start on that cone, I go back here,
Yeah.
it's a bit of space behind me.
Yeah.
Don't worry about being so close to the try line, it's just practicing the skill.
Yeah.
Just put it over my head.
Yeah.
See if you can regather it
Yeah.
without breaking stride and then
Perfect.
under the stick. So it's less intense but more skill
Skill-based,
focused. Okay? Red. There you see it! Ready, and blue. Blue. Oh, yeah, good, there we go. So how many days a week do you train with the club? Was it 2?
Yeah, Tuesdays, Thursdays.
Tuesday, Thursdays. And then you do extra things around it?
Yeah. So do a lot of training in the gym. I'll probably do 1 extras a week just on the field.
Nice.
Doing some running, sprints. Even if it's just shuttles, like 20 metres, walk back 20 metres. I just like to sprint more than like twice a week.
Yeah, it makes sense. And with training, like your gym stuff, it'd be a lot of people watching. Would love to know not what your splits are, but how many days a week are you training? If you're playing on a Saturday, training twice a week, how many?
I'm doing Monday to Thursday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, morning.
Like midday.
Midday.
And I always do their like proper sessions, whether it's some kind of power, strength, or plyometrics. And a Friday, I'll sometimes go in, do a bit of sauna, swim maybe, but I always want to be really fresh for Saturday. And then Sunday, it's just a rest day, maybe
Chilling.
go for a walk,
Recovering.
or recovering from the beers.
Yes, from the beers.
Yeah, 4 times a week in the gym.
And icing your wrist from putting that ball down, man. Right. Oh. Yeah. That's it. Lovely little chip. To my aim, I can't do anything apart from come a bit closer, So now I'm just going to stay tight and then just try and push you around. Yeah. And then you've got to try and get around me and get that ball to the try line, right? Yeah. So I might try and get you into touch, or you can cut back in here if I've overcommitted, right?
Yeah.
This is about managing me, managing the body, managing the ball, right?
Yeah.
Go! Nice, good! Go!
Oh, finish.
I think I was in touch.
I think that was in.
Was I in the line?
I don't know. When I look back, it was
TMO. There you go. Nice. Go.
Nice.
Yeah, using my weight and height there. Sitting down.
And the long arm.
No footwork. Nice, man. Well done. Cheers for that. That was class.
No problem. Cheers.
So good to see your footwork in action. I've seen so many of your videos, man.
Thank you.
And everything you're doing is class. Loving it.
Appreciate it.
So just before we go, if you want to watch Max, where can they find you?
It's Max Brown Yo on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all the socials.
All the socials. And not only is he showcasing what he does, he's actually a very good rugby player as well. So youngsters, go over there, check him out. watch what he's doing, watch how he's turning players inside and out, but also watch how he does. You do show some of the moments you miss, your tackles, and
yeah, of course.
it's real, it's proper real stuff. So class what you're doing.
Thanks
So
man.
much.
Cheers,
Well
thanks
done.
for the session.
Cheers, man.
Appreciate it.
So there we have it, what a session. I gotta say, how sharp is Max? Not only does he deliver quality content, he's actually backs it up in his footwork and in his rugby ability. So yeah, if you did like this training video, make sure you follow for more training tips, drills and insights from me. And yeah, please like this video. See you next time.